Not when I have a gun aimed at me.
You gotta so dominant sometimes.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Li Jun Wang. He was the president of Shangfa even back then.
Does he look any younger? Kinda dark. Can't really tell.
Back. Indeed, and the situation being what it is, his facial expression is somewhat distorted.
I'm back. I was getting dessert.
I wonder where they took Tim after this. Listen, it's gonna be Cell, okay? Imperfect Cell to be specific. Moria, he's gonna suck up the nutrients out of your body. It's gonna be great.
We don't know that yet, but depending on how our investigation progresses, we may find out soon enough.
Hey, it's that dog. It's that snowman. It was killed in the simulation of the morning after the murder, huh? And that buckle was all wet. The little bud might have fallen off. Hey, it's that dog.
Indeed. It still looked reasonably healthy at this point. Although not entirely, we can see one thing that's missing.
Aw, poor guy. I bet some kid took it as a stupid prank. How bad people feed him, though? Maybe they have potential.
Edgeworth calmly
With a sticky man.
turns over to the ninja child, grabs them by the scruff of their neck, and throws them off the building.
Not on the building.
There's an elevator. You think one of the orphans took it? I'm not so sure. In fact, I think it was grabbed by someone else entirely. The president's kidnapper. We should see if we can judge anything based on the appearance.
The singularity mimic legendary concept. I like it. Roger that.
I think mimic should be unknown.
You see, that's the thing. People want a nerd to be unknown. Oh well, actually no.
Oh, that's a terrible pick.
Nah.
Ennard should be Dredge.
No, that's Molten Freddy. Roger that, Red Leader. Alright, let's have a look at you.
Well, Freddy's is too big for Dead by Daylight.
I mean, I could shrink him down.
They had to do that with Nemesis.
Very slightly.
Not very slightly at all.
Yeah, isn't Nemesis like 9 feet?
Yes.
So they had to make him like 7 foot something.
Close.
Basically
That's
on the
very
same level as
slight. That is
Pyramid Head.
extremely slight.
2 feet? 2 feet's worth of height?
That's still incredibly. That's barely anything compared to Molten fucking Freddy, who is like a story tall.
Well, I have a counter argument.
At least in
I have a counter
security
argument.
breach.
I got a counter argument. The Titans from Attack on Titan. I know you hate that, but that's my counter argument.
The counterpoint is fuck Attack on Titan.
You can suck my ball.
But I mean, wasn't the Molten Freddy in not Sister Location, Pizza Simulator, like kind of regular size?
Yeah, it was regular size.
He's still all stringy, but he's at least like not like a ton of wires.
Listen, Pizza Simulator's designs are ass, so.
I'm not very caught up on the
Enough to be
games.
terminated.
Listen, all I know is because I watched too many.
Wait, no, I got a better bit for that.
videos.
Connection terminated.
He's gone.
Well,
Welcome back.
The foulest pits of hell are waiting for you. Waiting, old friend.
yeah, definitely
Well, fuck you. The game that everyone thought was a side game has the fucking hardest speech of all time. I still can't get over it. The first thing to note is that they're holding the president at gunpoint.
Trying to look all cool and tough, waving a pistol around. Whoever it is, they suck.
Hey, everybody over here! You wanna go in the gabagool? I'll put you in the gabagool. Don't ask me what I'm doing in Japan and 40 several years after existence. I catch that fucking time was the dead. That said, I am stealing an iPod.
Well.
The coat and hat completely cover their face, so unfortunately we can't identify them that way.
Putting their collar up and pulling their hat down and trying to be all mysterious. I hate this kidnapper. It's the fucking neighborhood watch guy on the posters.
They seem pretty relaxed, and I don't think they're particularly nervous.
Yeah, hand in the pocket. Classic show-off move. You suck! You suck! You suck!
There's a 20 hit. Okay, that's...
What? You said to judge them by their appearance.
You're going in the coal mine, Jimbo. Oh yes, but I didn't mean it like that. Fucking psychopath kid.
No, that's just Broly.
What does shitty Dragon Ball characters have to do with anything?
Broly is not shitty. You take that back.
Mid and voiced by a bad person.
That's why they got Johnny Youngbox to reprise the role. There's something gloomy about this picture. You know what I mean? They could have brightened it up a little, made the subject stand out a little better. This is an art class, kid.
I don't think the lack of light is the photographer's fault, Kay. That streetlight appears to be broken.
It does? Oh yeah, look at that. They think the idea
Fucking
was to
idiot.
make the subject stand out with lighting, but it maybe didn't pan out. Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the explanation, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her.
Make Majin Buu the killer in Death by Daylight just to piss off Mouse.
You're welcome, although you seem to have completely misunderstood it. Dragon Ball's ASIM still exists. So that's never happening, thankfully.
You say that, but that shit's dying. And I also want Cell.
Well, it's not dead yet.
You just don't want perfection in DVD. I get you.
We have perfection in DVD. His name is the Doctor. Your silence speaks volumes.
Not really.
These footprints stopped by the body.
I guess that means they belong to Mr. Alldown, right? His feet were pretty big. What's that? About size 12? According to the file, they were the same size as his shoes. It's a match. I'm surprised that it is. He's gonna get bricked.
Oh my god, next week. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 make. Rumor has it they're just gonna drop the game. Mr. Alldown took his photo with the president's kidnapping from here,
And then called Rosie Ringer.
at which point his killer might have already been approaching from behind.
With a brick in their hand, ready to strike. I forgot to do this.
The Chairman Winner was involved in President Wang's abduction.
Dragon Ball Z legendary skins for Legion, Android 18 and 17.
Then it seems likely that whatever he dug up has something to do with the kidnapping.
Oh, I get it. Alright, so where are the real androids? That's them. Okay, wow, you are just the king of disappointment, aren't you?
You do?
You bet I do. We're talking treasure, right? Loot. That new Fortnite season. He must have been digging up the ransom money. One for the money, two for the shop. Still the worst battle pass I ever fucking seen in my life.
I disagree now that the new version, the final version of the characters was visible. I really, really like the Bandito lady.
Yeah.
The ransom money, $100 million, is an awful lot of cash. Burying it would have been a good way to keep it hidden until the heat died down. Certainly seems like a possibility.
Glad you agree.
By the way, if you want to get the first Fear game, it's on GOG for $1 right now with its expansions. We're going to put that on sale later, but then, you know, this stuff happened with Monolith.
Yeah.
Because Fear's going in their, what's the right word? Preservation program. These planters.
According
Pulls
to
out
the
a seat.
case file, the heart
Pulls up a
structure
can of
on each
peanuts.
side of the orphanage. And there were 3 planted on each side.
Yes, blood is arranged in a very particular pattern. One we've seen somewhere before.
Shame there aren't many flowers, but I guess it's the middle of the winter.
Yes, but look at that one. It's bright yellow. Haven't we seen this exact dialogue already?
Probably. But it didn't check mark it, so. Weird. How come there's only one? Wait, it looks like somebody dropped it. Or maybe I just want Neo to pronounce this very hard word.
What is it? Oh, I see what it is. Oh god.
What?
Liliaceae? 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 That's a lion lily, if I'm not very much mistaken. A rare member of the family Liliaceae.
What's a plan?
What the fuck?
A lion lily, you say?
Wait, didn't Judge Gabel give President Wang some lion lilies?
What is the same flower doing here? This can't be a coincidence, can it? Technically speaking, yes. Oh, this is very loud. Ah! Skip to the part where I can turn it down?
I believe this particular cultivar is from Asia, where it's said to symbolize the bond between parent and child.
She likes flowers.
Someone found some Hitmonkey, Modok, and Deadpool.
The fuck is this? Why does this Silent Hill soccer game have a fucking banger fucking menu theme? Wait a minute. Hold up. Is this? Oh my god, this is a cover of Skulls! Why it's like a synthwave cover of fucking Skulls by the Misfits? I wasn't aware you were so knowledgeable when it comes to flowers, Francisca. I want your skulls.
Huh. What I just told you is common knowledge. Perhaps you just need to read a little more.
And maybe you should shut up.
Should what?
Eureka! Eureka!
This snowman is missing a certain something, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, his right eye.
Indeed. Luckily, we managed to locate it.
The button Mr. Alldown was holding? Look at that. It's the same type of button at the other eye and everything.
If we suppose that the button was indeed the snowman's missing eye,
I see.
that presents something of a contradiction.
Victim location.
What?
I think Skipper got kidnapped.
The victim was clutching the button. And the
She
button
was
covered in
consumed by
his
the
blood.
flames of the volcano.
Hello? Yes, who was it? She must have grabbed it after being attacked. Let's run a little hypothetical, shall we? What if, after being struck, Mr. Altdown lost his balance? And reach out to grab something to steady himself. The snowman. The snowman wouldn't have been able to support him, so he would have grasped the button and continued falling.
I get it. So you're saying that he was near the snowman when he was attacked?
I am. Within arm's reach, to be precise. I'm currently nowhere near that close.
Right, but his footprint only go as far as the planter. He never came back this way.
What if they want his footprints? I think we need to look at the prints again.
Alright, I'll take us back to the scene when Mr. Alldown's body was found. But the footprints on the left definitely matched up with Mr. Alldown's shoes, right? What's the deal?
Let's take another look and see if we can figure it out.
I knew those shoes looked weird.
These shoes. As the case file says, they match the footprints, but... Those are the victim's shoes, I'm sure of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's an old goal. Look how the laces are tied. Doesn't it look a little strange to you? What's more, they don't appear to fit properly.
Jesus Christ.
Who is it?
Sounds like he's doing construction work.
His ass ain't Bob the Builder. So these prints, they go right up to where the victim was found. They stop right by his feet. Let that be true.
But they didn't actually belong to him.
So are the prints by his head his? The one that led away and come back?
No, I don't think so. They're too small.
So neither set belongs to him. Then, how did he get here?
That's easy enough. He didn't walk.
Oh my god. That is a amazing Mysterio design. I'm gonna take a screenshot. shot. Having Mysterio be a child actor and
He was
letting
carried by a killer.
that is peak. That's peak. Send that child to jail.
So then when did this murder take place?
Oh, looks like more Wolverine game leaks got out. Jean Grey gameplay. She's playing like Jesse Faden actually. Close enough. Welcome back, Control.
Control 2 is already in development, though.
True.
We've seen the first pictures of it. It's deeply concerning. Hiss outside the Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh yeah.
Also a ley line outside of the Bureau of Control? Either way, we fucked. We straight fucked. We're dead as hell.
We simply need to take control.
Was it really over by the snowman, as we suspect? Hercules Satan! Hallelujah! Oto Hayata! I think Mr. Alldown's body was moved. How else do we explain the button clutched in his hand? Oh my god, your computer. That would suggest that he was killed somewhere near the snowman.
Oh hey, they added you in the Sandman thread. You're muted. That's literally fucking you.
Yeah, the D&D movie had Nara Cochran. Also, it's not me, because that was a lawyer. I'm one of the 3 people that saw the D&D movie. You should all be ashamed for that. It's a good-ass movie.
Jeez, damn, not my fault.
Ah! Oh my god, the fucking paladin. Is he going to go around? No, he is going over the rock. I better take a closer look. You can really tell that the people who made that movie play a lot of D&D.
Poor Snowman. He's not looking good. I don't feel so good. It's a Stark? I don't feel so good.
It can't be helped. Snow and ice eventually melt. That's just how it is.
And so do mysteries. All we have to do is wait. The snowman of the caves will melt into the clear water of truth.
All you have to do is wait, Kay. I have to work to solve these mysteries.
Get to work, Skipper. Huh.
This is not a boat.
Oh. Oh, look. There's a brick missing here.
Yeah, the D&D movie is really goddamn good, and you should watch it. Honor Among Thieves is so fucking... I love Simon as a character. He's such a fun character.
Apparently it's got music by Tame Impala in it, which is pretty cool.
Like, it's very much a Hollywood movie that he definitely... It has Marvel flavoring, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, you know, if that doesn't bother you, it's really goddamn good.
And also all I can think of is that one fucking, like, behind the scenes thing where he's like, so I wanted to create like a thing with my hands, just kind of doing it as I wanted. So I hope it didn't anger the VFX artist too much. And then it cuts to the VFX artist like staring blankly at the camera.
The fucking there's a shot in that movie where I think it's them in like a carriage doing a heist, and it's all one fucking shot.
Damn. Because, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of, where he's like, I did this motion with my hands to create wind, and then I shot out and I did all these things, so I hope the VFX artist had a fun time with that. The VFX artist did not have a fun time with that.
Bless those people's souls.
Yeah, bless their souls for the shit they had to deal with.
The rest of the brickwork looks fine. Strange that this one is missing. Unfortunately, the game came out at a bad time. That movie came out at a bad time. A lot of people were pissed off at Wizards with D&D stuff.
Alright, gang. Send the Pinkertons. Must have been really tired because I just made this random D&D character.
It was quite likely that the missing brick was the one used in the murder, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, they're the exact same shape and size. Oh. That's it? Okay. Well, sleep-deprived D&D character.
I'm actually saving what my backup character is, because I don't want you knowing my secrets.
I don't think I even have a backup character.
Ah, that's gonna suck when Javai is thrown into the meat grinder. You didn't hear about the giant meat grinder, right? You did hear about that, right? If you drop you open a meat grinder and the only thing that comes out is your eyeball, you're probably dead. I think we have to conclude that the murder actually happened over by the snowman.
Right. The bunny came from there, and the brick too. You wanna build a snowman? Monkey. You know, for a sleep-deprived me, I did pretty good. I knew I shouldn't have watched all those monkey videos before going to bed.
Indeed. And what's more, if the murderer took the brick from right by the snowman, and then tried to sneak up on the victim all the way by the planters.
It's all down where I've seen them right away.
Exactly. I think we need to update the simulation, Kay. Mr. Alldown wasn't standing by the planters. He was next to the snowman.
Gotcha. Alright, here goes. Yeah, no matter how you look at it, this just doesn't work, huh?
Indeed, everyone who was present is in the exact same spot.
So, where did we go wrong?
One of the pieces of evidence on which we based our simulation must be the source of the problem.
God damn it.
You had to fuck it up, didn't you?
I didn't fuck it up, someone else fucked it up.
I'm looking at the source.
You literally say it out of your mouth.
What if one of them faked somehow?
That's okay, you little shit.
Take that!
Can we really be certain that this picture was taken by Mr. Alldown?
Huh? What do you mean?
We know whoever killed him moved his body. But what would they have done? But why would they have done that? What if they wanted to make it seem like he saw something he didn't?
And then they took the boat to help back up the lie?
They had the president at gunpoint. They could have easily forced him to pose for the picture. He would have had no choice but to comply.
Hey, now that you mention it, they only recovered one picture from Miss Alldown's camera, right?
Indeed, I imagine his killer probably removed the film that was already in there. Then replace it with another, thereby ensuring that the only picture found was the one they staged.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So this picture was actually taken after Miss Alldown was killed? No way.
And there you have it. The picture doesn't show what Mr. Alldown saw in him. Saw it all. Seems highly likely that it was simply staged to make us believe that was the case.
Wait, so where was the president when Miss Alldown thought he saw him being kidnapped?
Luckily, the photograph isn't the only piece of evidence we can use to try and figure that out.
Oh Yeah, he left that voicemail too.
He did. I think we should listen back to it one more time, don't you think? This is surely the only place where the president and his kidnapper could have been standing.
Take that!
That's where they really were? How do you figure that? Oh, it's gonna be one of those times. I gotta click a specific spot.
The espouse is upon you.
How do you know it was there? Because, well,
Do I need a reason?
what? You mean you don't have one?
I'm in the past too, motherfucker!
Come on, don't be stupid, Mr. Edward. Stupid people out for lawyers like Phoenix, or Apollo, or Athena. Wait, what am I talking about?
Take that!
Keep my boyfriend's name out your mouth. Recall this statement from Mr. Alldown's voicemail. Damn it! The light's out. Two of the lights here in the yard are broken.
Yeah, he must have been talking about the one over by the building.
Alright, could you update the simulation to reflect everything that we've learned?
Sure.
And
There we have it.
The proof. And there we have it. The kidnapper really standing over there.
there
by
we
the
have it.
building.
Count me in.
Yes, which would certainly have strengthened the theory that they were connected to the orphanage.
So they moved the body and staged a photograph to distort the picture painted by the voicemail, which helped them undermine the idea that the orphanage was involved when the case went to trial.
Oh, that certainly changes what this particular part of the simulation tells us. Imagine it will also affect our understanding of the scene from when the body was found.
Only one way to find out. Ready to make the jump?
To switch between two recreations, I need to press the Y button to talk to Kay. And then select Switch Recreations. I'll try to give it a try when I need it. What's a Y button?
Hey, Mr. Edward. You want me to show you the scene as reported in the police case files, right? Okay, let's take another look at how things were when they found the body. And there we have it. So whose blood is it?
The simplest thing like snow turns into a nightmare. Or something. I don't know.
A jump to the sky turns into a rider kick. Blood on the snow. A lot of it. Wait a minute. This is ketchup!
What the fuck?
It certainly looks as if a murder occurred here, doesn't it?
Wait, how are you tasting a holographic image?
Who are you to question my methods?
Wait, but we just figured out that Mr. Alldown was killed over there by the snowman, right?
Plankton as eating a holographic sandwich.
Well, we did. I think this blood might belong to someone else.
What? But the police report said that the blood was Mr. Alldown.
Need I remind you that this case was overseen by Chairman Winner? God, you idiot, dumbass. The man who would have no scruples about altering the official record over something this small.
But then, why go through all that trouble? Couldn't you have just cleaned up the blood instead?
He wasn't able to think about it. He knew that this was where the police would find Mr. Alldown's body. And he knew that the police would have certain scientific methods at their disposal to look for clues.
Oh. You mean, you know? Yeah, they would have found traces of blood. They used that for sure.
Exactly. But wouldn't have been able to clean it up to the point where it was undetectable. far easier to falsify the results of any such tests when they came back in. It would have simply been a matter of replacing the official results with a doctored copy.
Yeesh. So we've been looking at forgery this whole time? That sucks. Wait, but it says Mr. Alldown clothes were covered with blood, too. What the fuck? You mean... Oh my god.
It does, and if they were, which seems entirely believable,
Warner Bros., I will be your arch fucking nemesis till the day I die. You will never find peace.
huh?
Jesper Kai, one of the people that worked on amazing Assassin's Creed soundtracks, was the composer for the Wonder Woman game. Again, WP will never find peace.
Just saying, whoever's blood this is, it wasn't dry yet when it's all down his body was placed here.
I get it, which means that the other person's blood was split not long before Mr. Alden was killed. We're all down. I won't say Alden so bad.
I think it does, yes. If that's the case. That presents something of a contradiction.
Jesus, Edgeworth, get rid of some of your damn evidence.
No, I like them. There's a clear contradiction here.
Huh? In the bloodstain?
The blood is clearly cut off where the snow was melted by the fire. I can use this Pokemon to do storytelling via Pokemon. Which means the blood in question was split before the fire was started.
Huh? But the fire happened before the murder, no? Damn, someone was a little arson.
we choose to believe the case file, yes. The fire was actually set after what happened here.
The kid who lit it might have seen something.
Why could Sableye learn Octazooka? Then why is there no witness statement? Because of the challenge, Shaman Winner's version of the events.
We need to know more about this fire. You!
You, Cub. One. Come here. Yes, Shifu?
The fire might have been reported to the police, which means there might be a record of it. Go see if they have anything and bring everything you find back here right away.
Understood, Shifu. I'll get right on it.
One more thing.
What is it, Shifu?
Contact my family back in Shengpa. Tell them to search my father's office. There should be something there related to the case.
There should. What kind of something exactly?
It's Insomniac. What the fuck are you, robots? How was this not leaked?
What?
Apparently Insomniac's been working on a Daredevil game for 2 years in secret. And it's inspired by the Arkham games, apparently. Whatever happened to that old Daredevil game for PlayStation 2? Alright.
I told you I'd seen this scene somewhere before, didn't I? Well, I remembered where. It was in my father's office. He had a picture of it, or at least of something very much like it.
What?
It looked like it was drawn by a child.
Oh, never mind. It was bait. Fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they couldn't hide that, considering the leak from a few years ago.
They must have been really good at hiding it then.
Possibly a child from the orphanage. Possibly even the child who set the fire.
It should still be there somewhere. Tell them to send it right away.
Yes, Shifu.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Yeah. Heal me.
No.
Let's get out of here. Shifu, I'm back. I brought everything the police had on the fire, and I also brought the picture from your father's office. That was fucking quick. What the?
About time. What kept you, huh? We'll hand it over.
Let's take a look at this mystery picture, shall we?
Wow. We know who the assassin is then. This is it. This is a picture I remember.
Would this be a depiction of something that happened on the night of the incident?
It sure looks like a kid drew it, huh?
Larry!
Body hit Makedas.
Yes, and more independence to work with the child who set the fire.
Shifu, there's... What now? Look, out the way, okay? Well, Mr. Prosecutor. Why do you think my father kept this?
Imagine he acquired it at some point during his investigation. Although I have no idea why he would have chosen to keep it to himself. We see the case file for the fire, too.
Sure, here.
Can I just say no? If you give me just a moment to read through it. It seems the boy who started the fire snuck out of bed that evening on the evening of the incident. And then disappeared several days later.
What? Must have been because he saw something, right?
No, a kid? Really? That's horrible.
But sadly, not unimaginable.
Huh? Looks like the kid left something behind that was put into evidence. Huh? What's this? It's the other half to the plushie. It's all coming together. I think.
What's it doing in the case file?
What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? Have you seen this somewhere before?
One minute. Something very much like it, yes. With a piece of evidence that could very well be connected. The general evidence relates to the item the boy left behind.
Take that! Damn, that was quick.
Oh, Jon Stewart's going to fucking eviscerate Elon Musk on The Daily Show.
Get his ass!
Elon Musk asked to be on the show as long as they didn't edit his episode.
Okay.
You are doing that to Jon fucking Stewart.
He's messing with powers he doesn't understand.
Get his ass. Destroy him. Roll his ass up and smoke him. I don't know what it was doing in the evidence for that case. But it looks like they might be missing the missing horn from this stuffed toy.
Hey, that was President Wangs.
You've seen it before?
Of course, he always kept it somewhere close by. I remember it because of the missing piece.
I see. It has a special device inside that plays recorded sound when you twist the horn.
Hey, do you think maybe putting the horn back on it might unlock more recordings?
You never know. The toy itself should be up on the 51st floor.
Hey, you heard the man.
Yes, Shifu, I'll go fetch it right away.
And bring Eustace, we need to throw him off the building.
Here it is, Shifu. The Taurosaurus doll, just like you asked.
Good work. Hand him to the prosecutor over there.
Well, does the horn found at the orphanage fit the president's plushie?
It fits perfectly!
And any more recordings on there?
Oh, there is. Hi, D-Jun. Sorry, President Wang. It's me. Amelia?
Yeah, I know it's been a while. I saw on the news that you were visiting the country soon. I didn't know whether I should get in touch at all, but in the end I decided I had to.
Overruled.
What? Neo, it's you.
Man, turn it off right now.
Why?
What's gotten into Judge Cavell?
Are you okay?
Just turn it off, please.
No. You see, I had a baby, a beautiful little boy. You're a beautiful little boy. Oh. I'm sorry, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. Oh, except I called him Sean. Sean Fenn. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
No.
So Sean Fenn's a political child.
But
Sean Fenn?
The kid? And also that I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought you could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this month. I know you're a very busy man, but anyway, that's what will be. Goodbye. What? He was my dad?
I'm so sorry, Sean.
Care to explain what the heck is going on, Gavel?
Sean isn't my biological son.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah. I adopted him.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, we could tell.
The age gap wasn't aging, right?
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is why.
And he was aware of this.
I'm wondering is why would you adopt him?
Yes, of course.
His mother, Amelie Fenn, she died 5 years ago. We were cousins,
There we is. That's my answer.
but we were also friends. The best of friends.
People often mistook us for sisters.
Maya and Mia face. What?
And so, when she died, it seemed only natural that Sean should come and live with me. Of course, we had to keep his father's identity secret.
And I decided that the best way to do that would be for him to never know who in the first place.
That's kind of selfish. This
There's
turn-
quite a lot to learn from a recording made off a seemingly innocent toy.
Oh. Looking at that kid's drawing now, that makes sense. That's why he had it.
I guess Sean's mother must have recorded the message and then sent the plushie to the president.
Hey. Got milk? Milk is overrated. Drink your Ovaltine.
Yes, Sean?
You're sure he was really my dad?
Yes, I'm sure. Before you were born, your mother worked for a time as a diplomat in Zhengfa.
Makes sense. That line of work might as well have brought her into contact with the president.
What? You told me she worked at the orphanage.
She did, but only after she returned, after she quit the diplomatic service. She always loved helping others. The orphanage was perfect for her.
Not so fast! Sorry, Judge Cavell.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Judge Cavell. I have to ask. Amelie, the lady who asked the president to come. Why didn't she show up herself? Why isn't she anywhere in the files related to the SS5 incident?
She never made it to the rendezvous that night. Someone was tailing her.
God, would that implication just make Chairman Winter even more disgusting?
Yeah.
The Christoph Gavin before Christoph Gavin.
I'll bet that was Chairman Winter's doing, though sadly we can't prove it.
And because she couldn't make it, she never saw the president again.
And then she died 5 years ago. This can't be easy for Sean.
Hey, Sean, are you thirsty? We could get a soda. My treat, okay? Come on, I think I saw a vending machine over. You think I can't buy myself a soda? This is important. It is about me. I'm staying. Oh, that didn't work at all.
Sean, perhaps now you can guess where I met with the president 2 nights ago.
So that's it. That was the big secret.
I wanted to tell him face to face that Amelie was gone. But also that you were alive and well. More than well.
But, I...
Makes sense now. No wonder Judge Cavell was so keen to avoid sharing the details of their meeting.
Yeah, you would have to share the truth about Sean, too. Look, this is all fun and all,
this is heartwarming and all, but the man's still dead. We still need to figure out who killed him.
I put a very
That's why I
important
took
video
the
in the
lion
chat.
lilies with me. So there would be no doubt that I knew Amelie, and that I knew her well. These flowers bore a special significance for the two of them, you see. President Wang gave Amelie a bouquet of lion lilies in the early days of their romance. But now, he too is dead. If only he had lived. Sean might finally have been able to get to know him.
Shifu. All these characters look... What is this, Smash Bros? I've been waiting for the right time to say this, but... What? What is it? You've been hovering there this whole time. Can it wait? They sent something else from Shangfa. President Wang's will. What?
The president's will, huh?
He gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keeper of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, our greatest pride, our family jewels. What? This is...
What is it? Agent Lang? What's the matter? What's the matter, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well? Does that have anything to do with the curtain case?
You could say that. Seems he was planning on publicly acknowledging Sean as his son. What is this political thriller I'm witnessing here? That one Ace Attorney writer for Ace Attorney 5. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. And you died.
But Sean's name appears in the president's will?
I was certain that the document in it is authentic. That President Wang wrote it himself.
Sure we are. It's old, but it's real. My family took charge of it back before the SS5 incident happened. I want to analyze it back home to be sure. I might stick my name on it being a genuine article.
Wang was a renewed world leader. A child nobody knew about. Would have been a sure cause to stir. And yet he chose to mention a child in his will nonetheless.
Well, that's that, I guess. I still can't quite believe it. But the president has confirmed it with his own hand. There's no denying it. Sean, you're President Wang's son! That's a lot of shit to drop on a kid.
Yeah.
And he ran.
And he's gone. Sean!
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 Oh.
Sean!
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 Jason!
Jason!
Jason! And he's fucking dead. The savior.
We'll never know.
Won't ever know.
End the let's play. End the let's play.
Oh, he's right here next to...
John!
There you are! Why'd you ran?
Sean! Sean!
No.
That's my dad. I mean, you still have a mom. Adopted mom. That's something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I understand how you're feeling, though. Well, no, I don't understand how you're feeling. I just tried to relate to you on a
Kind
personal
of been easy
level.
learning the truth about his father's identity so unexpectedly. Too late to ever get to know him.
How hard I
Well, you have no choice but to become a villain now. Welcome
Or-
to your identity crisis era.
or a hero. You know how hard I tried to find him? Well.
Sean.
Kingpin outlawed superheroes in the new Marvel comic. Again. I get it. He was a president. He had a lot more to think about than just me. But he was right there in front of me. Right there on the set. So why? Why didn't he just say something? Why didn't you tell me who he was? Aw. Screenshot so it lasts longer.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, Mom.
No, it's not your fault. What the fuck? It's not yours.
If I hadn't broken my promise to you, that fire would have never happened, and you wouldn't have... I ruined everything. Everything. It's all my fault.
Here, take this set of rubber masks.
I
You call yourself the
ruined
Phantom
your
from
flower.
now on.
BW Bong, the W stands for Reed, walks in a room, sees Cornick. Who are you? Cornick says nothing and just aims a gun at his head, shoots himself. You're in a secret boss fight, idiot. I'm telling you right now, if I ever do Persona 5, I'm just gonna name him BW Bong. The W stands for weed. The W stands for weed, you know. And Neo died.
Sorry. I'm trying to work on a draft. Sean! Please, you mustn't blame yourself. Just try to be here.
with me.
You didn't have to
Blame
use
yourself.
that
It's all your
here.
fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Just for a little while. Oh,
The bond between parent and child, as symbolized by the lion lily. I'm no expert, but his name is Shengfa, so I know that much at least.
Excuse me.
Sadly, we don't have the luxury of dwelling on such things just now. I know it might seem insensitive, Agent Lang, but sentimentality won't help us here. We need to focus on what we can do about the case before us.
You're right.
I believe we've learned all we need to about what happened back then for now. How did it all line up with your father's theories about the case?
I wouldn't know. He took those to the grave with him. Never shared his thoughts with anybody. No way of knowing now what he figured out.
What about your own thoughts? Are you feeling any more positive in light of what we learned from Kay's reconstruction? Are we any closer to learning what really happened 12 years ago?
Nope. I think we might be. My father's footsteps are starting to become clear. And all we need to do is follow them. All the way to the truth. It's time to compare notes.
Ah!
Not if you're going to do that.
The president went to the orphanage that night, that much we know for sure. Tyrannosaurus toy proves it. He must have gone there to meet with Amelia Fenn. Except he was kidnapped, and Alldown happened to see it. If Alldown hadn't been there, it wouldn't have been a murder, just a kidnapping. Instead, they had to move his body to the planters and stage that photo to throw everybody off the scent.
So that's our current theory, is it?
There's something I still don't understand.
There is.
This? Why risk staging the picture? They would have had to force the president to play along. What if he hadn't?
It's a good question. And we may be closer to discovering the answer than we think. We'll just have to get there, one deduction at a time.
Yeah, I guess we will. Alright, deduce away. I'ma deduce he's nuts.
Objection!
You were saying there would have been no murder. If Mr. Aldown, if Mr. Aldown hadn't witnessed the kidnapping. But is that really the case?
Why wouldn't it be? The main aim was to abduct the president, right? So if there hadn't been a witness present, they wouldn't have needed to murder anybody.
And yet it remained possible that Mr. Aldown wasn't the only person killed that night. There was a large pool of blood between the planets, but Mr. Aldown was murdered over by the snowman. It can't have belonged to him. What if all that blood by the planet belonged to someone else?
Knock him back!
Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. You do realize what you're saying, don't you?
Do I? I do. It's hard to believe. I'll be the first to admit it, but that's what the evidence suggests. Not just one person was killed here 12 years ago, but two.
You're saying they covered up a whole separate murder? But whose? Who else was killed that night?
Whoever covered up this other homicide did so very skillfully indeed. He even seemed to have been able to avoid it being mentioned in the files. They didn't quite get rid of everything. We have a piece of evidence from 12 years ago that they never managed to erase. This clearly shows that something else happened that night.
Take that!
Excelsis Winter tried to shroud the existence of the other murderer in darkness. But there was one piece of evidence he wasn't able to suppress. Thanks to the efforts of your father, Agent Lang.
My father?
Cast your mind back, if you will. Something else was hidden from all the other evidence at from the crime scene.
I'm seeing fucking red.
I am too. This is a problem. Hold on. Okay, get rid of the goddamn Virtual Boy filter.
Come on, Edgeworth, it's supposed to represent the fire.
Come on, you're going up to the top of the building. Have you ever played Tekken?
Yeah? Have you ever played Dead or Alive?
Get Hihachi'd. The existence of the child who set the fire in front of the orphanage. But why would Chairman Winter wish to erase him from the record? Because he saw something he should not have. That's why.
He did? What was it?
It's right here in this picture.
The picture my father kept.
That dog looks fucked up.
I think we can all agree that the president... That's the president on the right-hand side. And that's the Taurosaurus toy in his hand. But who's that standing across from him?
Gee, I wonder.
Take that!
Eastern robes and a black dog? That can only be Body Harma Canis.
What? The creepy assassin guy? There's a lot of assassins in this world.
Living the dream.
And what would a hired killer be doing in the presence of a president? I can only think of one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time all I know. That's right. It wasn't a kidnapping that occurred here 12 years ago. It was an assassination.
And when Warden Lagar and Chairman Winter were... Oh. Political assassination.
Jesus.
That fucking sucks. All he just wanted to do was to see his son. Dog, they think they're fucking Strongheart. You ain't him.
Yes, I think they were complicit. More than complicit, in fact. One provided the venue for the killing, and the other suppressed the testimony of the child who witnessed it. Mr. Aldown was murdered because what he witnessed was actually an assassination, and not the kidnapping he thought it would be at all.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Don't answer that.
Yes.
I said don't answer that, idiot.
Do you think I'm an idiot? Yes.
How could the president have died 12 years ago? You only found his body this morning. He was alive and well until just recently.
Yeah, we even met him. That must have been a body double then. The Phantom? Yeah.
I'm not believing.
I am
Indeed.
not-
So we have a president killed 12 years ago, and a president killed in the last 48 hours. Two presidents, in other words.
Right? Which is completely impossible.
Or is it? I think it's entirely possible for there to be two presidents. In fact, that would explain a lot.
But regardless what happened, I still respected him. Qingfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together.
The president Agent Lang spoke of was a noble and capable leader.
This is the opposite of that. And Skipper died.
Finally.
The presidential mask has well and truly slipped.
Figuratively and literally.
Entirely unlike the man we met. really did seem as though if there were two completely different people, then how could one country have two presidents?
Body double. What?
What could explain a situation like that?
They were twins. One was a body double.
They were roommates.
Dog.
What of the two was a body double? Tell me that doesn't make sense.
A body double?
President Wang was a man of great power and influence in Shangfa, a figure on the world stage. There must have been countless attempts on his life over the years. Such as the one at Gourd Lake only a few days ago.
It's true. There were more than a few assassination attempts. But that doesn't mean I'm about to accept that there was more than one president. Not without proof. Where are you?
Take that!
I didn't think he noticed the contradiction staring him in the face. Or is he just unable to accept it?
What's the matter, Mr. Prosecutor? You're pretty quiet all of a sudden.
In Amelia Fenn's recording, Amelie Fenn's recording, she asked the president to be at the orphanage at midnight. But it should have been possible for him to be there at that time,
Huh? How come?
because he was supposedly still at the embassy. With your father, Agent Lang. So he had noticed. The only way he could have been in two places at once is if there were two of him.
So the real president, that was the one who...
Died 12 years ago. I think it might have been.
But why? And who? Who would have hired Canis to murder the president?
In order to figure that out, we need to look again at the pieces of evidence we recently discovered was a fake. Fake evidence. What was it again?
This picture.
Take that!
The picture taken with Mr. Aldown's camera was staged sometime after his murder. And Mr. Aldown was murdered because he witnessed the president's assassination. In other words, the photograph too must have been taken after the real president's death. So who is the president in the staged photograph? The body double. Nothing else makes sense. Bless you.
Roll it back.
I believe the president's double had him killed so he could take his place permanently.
Wow.
God damn. Another one?
This really is a political
Brilliant.
killing.
Again! Again!
What the fuck is a phantom?
Never heard of him.
Phantom damn near killed him.
What is the Callisto U? Never heard of him.
The fucking AA5 rider looking at this. Huh. I'm gonna take
I
this.
could do it better.
An Excelsis winner and Fifi Lagarde helped him do it.
The Ace Attorney 5 rider looking at Shutaki. I see your point. Shutaki looking at the rider. Shut up!
Wait, you don't even have a body to support your theory? Are you telling me it's magically disappeared?
Objection!
No, in fact, we know exactly where it wound up. The president's body was here the whole time! Hold on, I have to go through my bag.
I found it.
Kevin went up. Hold, nope, that's a pack of Tic Tacs.
So,
Oh, that's personal.
What the fuck?
You didn't hear anything. Oh, that's where I put my wallet. Huh, that's where I put my DVD copy of The Silver Samurai.
do you just put everything in your bag? Your evidence
And
bag?
and here's where I put the shreds of what remains of a Gem and Ninja DVD.
I'll kill you.
Throws the bag of like DVD shards at Kay. Ah, here it is. Chairman Winner dug something up last night. Something he couldn't trust anybody else to retrieve. We thought it might have been ransom money, but it was actually something far more important.
Wait, you mean...
That's right. The real president's body. I think it's highly likely anyway.
What?
The body may have decomposed in the intervening years, but the bones surely would have remained. Mr. Powers informs us that construction is due to start here sometime soon. Everything had been wrapped up before that. Had to be wrapped up before then. The shooting of the movie and the recovery of the president's remains.
So that was in the bag, in the duffel bag. The bones.
Aye.
Yeah, I guess once they started digging the place up, they would have found them pretty quick, huh?
Agent Lang, we need to have the so-called monster footprints analyzed again.
Yeah, I guess we do. There was a body.
My question is,
Yeah.
if this body is actually there, Why fuck with this area at all? If something was going to be built here, it's clear that the foundation has already been laid.
That is true.
Like, the danger has passed. Why are you trying to make this more difficult for yourself?
I guess tying up loose ends.
Let the ends be loose. You got away with murder, lad.
Got a way of killing a president.
If there was a body under one of them, there should be trace evidence confirming it. Hey, give me somebody from forensics. Get that, one guy.
There he is. And Neo died.
Sir, presenting the findings of our analysis, sir.
Ah, yes, your favorite character, Forensic.
Traces of human remains were found in the dirt, along with other signs of a body having been buried.
So it really was him?
Bullets were also recovered from the home of Excelsior Winter.
Yeah, his ass is not leaving jail.
Yeah.
Oh.
The physique looks to be about right, and dental and medical records are a match. It's him, no doubt about it.
Running a evidence racketeer ring, killing a in the cooperation of killing a president. You're dead. You're just dead. No hangman for you. Straight to the firing range.
So, as suspected, the real President Wang was killed 12 years ago. And the SS-5 kidnapping was in fact a homicide.
Wow, so it really was a murder, huh? This case has taken so many twists and turns, I'm starting to lose track.
It's like a Silver Samurai episode, and not a Japan Ninja episode.
You do realize the Silver Samurai series has been tainted after Malengard, right? You're never getting that MCU-ified style of movies from Silver Samurai.
That's what you think. I have my sources that say otherwise.
What, Reddit?
No, I know people in the industry.
That was someone that uses Reddit would say.
Oh, Loser says what?
Phoenix Walks 5, what?
Oh.
What's wrong, Nick? I thought I heard something. And I hate it.
I'm just getting Francisca's whip, don't worry about it. Yes, perhaps we should summarize our findings, just to confirm that we understand everything correctly.
Here's the facts. Good idea. Let's go over everything.
Is that a fucking fax machine?
Good idea. Let's go over everything from the point where the president arrived at the orphanage, got the flush.
12 years ago, the real President Wang visited an orphanage. His aim? To meet his infant son.
The P stands for president.
Piss. The footprints were originally assumed to be those of Mr. Alldown. Seem likely to have actually been made by the President upon his arrival. But instead of being greeted by his child, he was met by the assassin, Body Armor Canis. It flows better if it was Carmine, okay?
Yeah. Body armor cover.
What's That's so sad. He was hoping to see his baby for the first time, only to run into the legendary skin of Houndmaster.
Indeed, but at least with Mr. Canis, we can be sure that the job was swiftly and efficiently completed. Like, damn, he was speedrunning that shit.
Damn, got the 1K and left.
But then, after the assassination, another tragedy occurred.
Mr. Aldown's murder.
Yes, it seems he witnessed a key moment in the evening's proceedings.
Damn, bro, I'm gonna be in the news for sure. You know, one of those one-in-a-million shots? These were one of them.
The moment when our culprits, the so-called kidnappers, took the president's body around the side of the building. And that was the sight that sealed his fate. We've now established that he was standing by the orphanage gates at the time. Far enough away to believe that he believed he was seeing what he was seeing was the president's abduction. At which point,
Oh, the body double had come to meet up with his co-conspirators. Walked right up behind Mr. Aldown.
leading to our unfortunate eyewitness.
Being murdered by the man who was planning to replace the president. So was it the body double who moved Mr. Aldown's body too?
Yes, I think it probably was.
But none of the footprints could have been his, could they?
Actually, I think they could. In fact, we have a piece of evidence that proves how that particular trick was achieved. What shows how the body management could be swapped with the body to manage to move the body without leaving any footprints.
Banjo.
Take that!
You have gotten a dignified death. Actually, no, that was pathetic. The hawk always stalks his prey.
What if the president's double moved Mr. Aldown's body like this? After killing Mr. Aldown, he could have carried him to the other side of the entrance. Given that his job was just to look just like the president, he would have been wearing the same shoes. Meaning if he stepped exactly in the footsteps left by the real president,
Of course! It would have been the same shape and size. Would have looked like a single set of footprints. So that's how it all went down. I'm so glad we finally figured it out. Wait, but there's one thing I still don't get.
There is. What?
Why did they need to pretend there was a kidnapping?
Mr. Aldown has seen the president at the orphanage and left a message on Miss Ringer's phone describing what he thought he saw. It would have been impossible for the conspirators to erase that message. They had to make it look as if the events described in the message were true.
Like staging a kidnapping like the one he thought he saw?
Exactly. I think the two people in the photograph are likely to be the body double and Fifi Lagarde.
She's the one in the trench coat? How can you be so sure of that?
The two of them would have had to walk out beyond the orphanage gates to stage the photo. The body double could have put his feet in the real president's prints as he did before.
Oh, so the other set of footprints were hers.
The ones originally thought belonged to the killer, yes. They were about a size 9, too small for Chairman Winner. In other words, which means the kidnapper must have been played by Warden Lagarde. That explains how so-called kidnapping was actually a presidential assassination.
It does. Which means my father must have...
He must have.
noticed. There's no way he wouldn't have suspected a murder. Especially not with that kid's picture as proof.
But the picture... Oh, that's Gavel.
But the picture was never officially put into evidence, correct? That's fine, I read it.
Okay, good.
My hand accidentally slipped.
No, he appears to have kept hold of it after taking the witness statement of the child who drew it.
Yeah, because he knew President Wang was dead. And he knew what would happen if that news ever got out. Watch me play this sexy jazz.
Peng Fa would have been plunged into chaos, no doubt.
So he kept it a secret. And that secret died with him. Though it meant taking the blame for the kidnapping and our family name being ruined. Damn. Unsung hero, Shilong Lang's
Though your father knew the truth about what happened 12 years ago, but he chose to hide it.
Well, it's finally coming to light at last.
Who?
Is body armor Canis.
Oh god, I forgot. Is it indeed intriguing?
Huh?
What?
Who's there?
That sound. Is that a bell?
Hello.
Body armor Canis. And dog.
What the heck are you doing here?
What? You think you're gonna show up in front of us like it ain't a problem?
It ain't a problem. He's an assassin, dog.
Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing the fascinating conversation you were having.
I just had to come over.
Oh,
buddy.
The opportunity to gloat over your past crimes is just too good to miss, I expect.
You wouldn't catch the Phantom slacking like this. I mean, yeah, he fucked up, but he'll come back. He'll come back later. You killed President Wang.
I did. That's not something I'm inclined to gloat over. I was more interested in something else you mentioned. Or someone else, I should say.
Someone you're looking for, I suppose.
Oh, now I'm getting it. That's why.
Exactly.
Okay. That's why he specifically went to fucking Fifi Lagarde's prison, because he knew. And he could blackmail her with that.
Exactly. That's why I took a little sojourn from the penitentiary to find a certain young pup.
Sojourn?
A young pup in a rather eye-catching red raincoat.
What?
Oh.
The man in the red raincoat. Who is he?
Who is this man?
that could be quite a few people at this point.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you know who they are?
In a manner of speaking. What did you call them again? A secret mastermind?
Is your friend in the red raincoat, of course.
Red raincoat.
And Neo died.
The prosecutor looks a little surprised, doesn't he, Helmut? Yes, he does. The young pup I mentioned, he saved my life, you know. 12 long years ago.
We'll save it here.